Hello, Kingdom visionaries and entrepreneurs. I just really wanted to take time out to say thank you to you all who have liked the Euodoo Enterprises page. I appreciate you all so very much for allowing me to be a resource to you. I am truly humbled by that, and I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for allowing me to be one of the resources that you tap into. And I look forward to journeying with you all and watching God unfold in this year all that He desires to bring definition to concerning your blueprints for your household or for your business or for your inventions or for your churches or ministries or community events. I really look forward to watching God do what He does best. And so I'm very humbled to be a part of that journey. And I just wanted to say thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate you all. I also wanted to take time out to introduce myself. My name is Amanda Latrice. I am the owner and CEO of Euodoo Enterprises. And my goal with Euodoo is to really reflect the kingdom of God in the marketplace and to bring business education with a kingdom perspective and a kingdom mindset in the area of business strategy and accounting. A little bit of background on Euodoo. Euodoo stands for abundance, wealth, and prosperity, but it's also in reference to a journey. And one of the things that I have learned along the way is that as kingdom-minded business owners and visionaries, you have to personally take a journey, because who you are, your very character, your integrity, your DNA is what goes into your business. And so to make sure that it's what God has intended, you must go through a journey. You must go through healing processes. You must go through restoration processes. You must go through cleansing processes sometimes. And it's a journey that is good for you, so that when you go to produce and bring forth that vision or that business, that the DNA that's in there is the DNA of heaven. It's the DNA of God. And that whatever is produced will be produced from a godly perspective, and it will have a lasting effect that will go throughout your generations and everything that is connected to you. It will produce blessing after blessing for them. So our mindset is a little different than what you would normally be trained in as far as business education. I do have a background in business education, in accounting and business administration, and so I really understand both realms, and I really want to see God reflected more in the marketplace. So I work more in the business administration field, as well as business strategy and accounting. I believe that a lot of small businesses tend to shy away from accounting. They just kind of want to see the bottom line. But I believe that you really should know how to read financials and learn from them, because there's strategy that can be given in the numbers, and your numbers tell a story. It helps you further bring strategy to the blueprint that God has given, so that you can utilize the funds that He gives you in an adequate manner, and that He can trust you with more as He begins to unveil what your business is, to be in full capacity. In order to do that, you have to really be responsible stewards of the funds that you have, and the only way to really do that is to know how to read your financials. So it's important that we really look and be educated in that area, and my job is really to try to make financials as simple as possible so that you're not scared or you're not frazzled by them, but that you embrace them for the tool that they are, and that you develop and you further grow your vision, your communities, and your ministries and your businesses in a strategic manner, and learning that that is definitely one of the tools that you need is financial understanding and literacy. It's important to have. I also have the gift of administration. So I do a lot with policies and procedures, HR, documentation development, um, business structures, things of that nature. I tend to assist with. So I really, it's my gift, and so I really want to bless the world with that. Bringing structure is something that I love to do. I want to have that in the marketplace, and in the individual businesses. Excuse me. So, like I said, my goal is really to bring resource to the marketplace, being able to bridge that gap between kingdom and business, and learning how to walk in our gifts and our callings, even in the marketplace. Because essentially, as business owners, someone has, well, as kingdom business owners, someone has really asked for an answer to a problem they have. They need a solution. And God has given us as business owners and visionaries the answer in the form of a business or a community event or a ministry. He has given us the answer. So essentially, we are still ministers. We are ministers of the marketplace. And so we have to recognize the tools that we need in order to grow and develop and be the effective ministers that will transform the marketplace and the people who we are connected to. Because essentially, as kingdom people, we are still there to evangelize to the lost and draw them to God, and that is our first and foremost call. So we have to understand that even as business owners, we are ministers of the marketplace, and that does not change. That assignment will always be the same. It's just how we do it is where we differ. And I also, one of the other things that is important to me is that we recognize that we are not part of competitive advantage. We don't have to deal with competitive advantage if we actually are asking God, what is our assignment? What is the vision He actually gave you? A lot of times we like to add to it because we have the abilities and the gifts to do so, but necessarily that doesn't mean that you're supposed to actually do that within your business. Maybe He gave you that gift for another reason, and you need to search out why He gives you those gifts, and what reason has He given that idea or that gift to you. And so be aware of the competitive spirit, because that is not something that in the business world we actually operate from. We operate with encouragement and empowerment. We are in no competition zone. God did not tell us to one up one another. So we have to be able to understand our lot, our lane, and stay in our lane, but also encourage and empower people who are in the same industry as us. You must be able to empower and encourage them effectively in the things that God has sent them to do. And we have to individually know what God has sent us to do so that we can fully reap the benefits and the blessings of what we are pouring out. If we are not in our lane, we are only going to receive a measure of the blessing that God has given us. If we're operating in someone else's well, we're not going to receive the fullness of the blessing. So in order to really tap into what God is doing in this season, what God is wanting to do in your business and your vision, You have to stay in your lane. You have to search out and recognize where your lane is and stay in it and be okay with where he has placed you. So it's very important during this journey that you will find out a lot of the time is dealing with your heart, dealing with what's in your heart. If there's competitiveness in your heart, God is going to deal with that in the journey. If there is anything in your heart that will keep him from operating or being a blessing to you the way he desires to, and to being a blessing to his people, because again, we are the answer to a cry that someone else has sent, and someone else has asked for you as a solution. They have asked for the vision that you have been given. They've been asking and praying for the answers to some of their problems, and you as the visionary hold the answer to that. And if we contaminate it in any way by trying to be competitive or make it better than what God has intended it to be, then essentially we have now become an addition to their problem. We have not become the solution. And that is not what we're here for. We are here to be effective ministers in the marketplace. We are here to be transformers in the marketplace. We are here to watch God be God in the marketplace, and be in the marketplace. We haven't really seen a whole lot of God being in the marketplace, but these visions are here to really effectively allow God to be established, let his kingdom be established fully in the marketplace, and watch his blessings flow in the marketplace, and really allow the kingdom of God to have a voice in legislation and in the governments and in our cities. We have the ability as business owners to really develop that area and to really have a voice, but we have to learn how to work together and to be one that supports and encourages and empowers one another. So again, that's essentially my heart's desire and part of what Euodoo will do in as far as empowering one another as visionaries and as those who are sent to the marketplace, so that we understand our role in this is much bigger than just making profit, but it's to transform cities and regions and the world as a whole, and to transform the hearts and the minds of those who have been lost and draw them back to Jesus Christ. That is our main goal. So if your purpose is just to make profit, check your heart. we are here for more than that, and I am so excited again to see God just move and really challenge us in this season to really check our heart and check places in ourselves that would hinder his progress and his blessings from flowing to his people, and to us personally and to our households. I love the fact that God is not using what we have been taught in the area of business, but recognizing that there's so much more than that is an excitement to me, and I really look forward to all that God will unveil concerning being a kingdom entrepreneur and being one who is sent and called to the marketplace. What does that really entail, and how do we develop and thrive and grow and establish the kingdom of God and position it where it should be in the marketplace as an epicenter and as the thing that the standard that we really should be blueprinting, or the standard that everyone should be really emulating and trying to get within their business. The kingdom of God should be what is being emulated, and right now it's the opposite direction. So I really look forward to what God unveils as he begins to show us within our heart what's going on, and how we effectively can use the tools that he has given us in his word to grow and to thrive and to develop into the kingdom bombshells that God has really called us to be in the marketplace. I look forward to it. I am excited to journey with you all and to learn from you all. This is definitely going to be an area where we all, like I said, we're all resources to one another. We have all been an answer to somebody's solution, to somebody's problem, or to somebody's question. So I am not the only resource in this group, and I really look forward to working with you all and pulling on you all as well, and to learn and learning and developing with you. I am excited for this year. I'm excited for what God is going to do in this year with each of us, and I truly look forward to that. Again, if you have not shared this, please share this with your friends. If you have friends that you know that are developing businesses, or they have an idea, they don't know where to start, or maybe they've developed it but they need a little more definition to their strategy, please invite them to the Euodoo group. Please, and invite them. And if you are seeing this on your timeline as a replay, please go ahead and go to the Euodoo Enterprises page and like it on Facebook. I promise you that this will be a time of developing and growing in you, and I am not growing who you are, and growing in God and learning who you are and what He desires for your business and for your blueprint. I am so excited for that, and I really look forward to what God is going to do. Again, my name is Amanda Latrice. You can reach out to me via Facebook. You can message me, or you can go to my website, www.euodooenterprisesllc.com, and you can send in an inquiry, and I will email you back. Probably within 48 hours, to be honest. It shouldn't take me too long to respond back to you. But again, if you have questions, feel free, and you can also leave a comment on the video, and I will respond back as soon as I can. I'm pretty good if you respond on Facebook. I get notifications, so I'll try to respond to you as soon as possible on those. Thank you again for watching and listening and sharing. I appreciate you all again. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your journey. I love you with the love of God, and I appreciate you all so much, and look forward again to this journey. I am excited for this year, and I just can't wait. So thank you all so much. I look forward to speaking with you all again, and God bless you.